Hello, my name's Tony Ulatowski, and what I want to be doing here is sharing with you Fair Maiden's Hand from Tai Chi Chuan. Cheng Man Ching's Tai Chi Chuan, to be precise. It goes through, puts emphasis. This is called Tiger's Mouth. Okay, so Tiger's Mouth. So the thumb's not up and angry, it's down, it's through. And in the classics of Tai Chi, we talk about in the straight, so we straighten everything, lock it up. In the straight, seek the bent. In the bent, seek the straight. So we don't want it too hard, too sharp, too aggressive. And we don't want it too weak, soft and limp. Okay, we want to give it some life. And you can think of, if you imagine the bone through the arm right the way through to the finger, so it's almost as if the finger is pointing but not. Okay, then you're feeling for the tension in and around the wrist, okay, here. So you don't want this dropping too much here or sticking up, okay, or too far back. Okay, but in different styles of Tai Chi they might do a little bit more of a yang hand because that's a strike. Okay, as you go through, so it might be sort of here then strike, but we want to be able to understand and let the natural bodies flow. It's like a dam. If there's any stress, repetitive strain injuries around the wrist, if we work for Fair Maiden's Hand, okay, through, we can let the natural energy flow through the body, the blood flow through. Okay, let it just work of its own accord. Okay, so that's the idea. What's also important is the shape that you're taking is the empty shape, the spaces in between. And I have fun sometimes in my class, and I talk about having Maltesers or M&Ms between the fingers. So when you've achieved it, you can treat yourself to a Malteser or an M&M as you go through. But just a bit of fun. But the empty spaces are just as important, okay, as the actual space that you're taking up. So Fair Maiden's Hand is working through to keep it all nice and soft throughout the back and the spaces. So I'm rotating to give you an idea through. Heavy elbows, okay, so it can sink down at the elbow. Okay, the shoulder is the root of the arm, so joint number 2 has to be flexible. Okay, not too bent, not too limp, and not too straight. Okay, so working in the straight, seek the bent, in the bent, seek the straight. Being mindful, repeating, being mindful of all the area around the wrist. Okay, so we can alleviate that tension through and not create tension, you see, where it starts coming up when the thumb is straight. Also, I describe when you touch this here and you press here, there's a little bit of intent there, and then as you work down through your fingers it becomes tougher and stronger. And I got that from a cookery program, and they say that this is a well done steak, and then medium rare, blue, you know, you work your way through as you feel this. So Fair Maiden's Hand is worthy of practice to feel and sense throughout your Tai Chi experience with regards to Cheng Man Ching Tai Chi Chuan. Okay, thank you for listening. My name is Tony Ulatowski, and yeah, we'll speak soon.